When I first learned about Warped Tour when I was a teenager, I actually made the vow that I wouldn't go until I played it. I'm just that kind of person. I like to set goals, and so for me, the first time I ever went to Warped Tour was the first day I played Warped Tour in 2008. I was in Greeley Estates back then, and I believe Pomona was the first date of 2008 Warped Tour, and it was amazing. It still is amazing. I mean, my experience playing Warped Tour for the first time was pretty surreal. You know, I was so green to everything, and I would wake up at 7 a.m. every day. I went and I helped our merch dude take the tents and all the merch stuff down, find a spot every day, helped everyone load. I would go to then to the trailer and unload the trailer, and just pretty much hang out all day long at either the merch tent or walking around watching bands. And then I would help the merch guy at the time unload or load back up everything, and I was usually in bed by like 10 to 11 p.m. almost every day of Warped Tour for the most part, but it was awesome. I had the best time, and I experienced Warped in its fullest. It's a great tour, and the first time you do it, it's just one of those things. It's a huge goal for, you know, tons and tons of musicians, so I'm honored that I've done it. Yeah, a couple. You know, 2008 was great because it was my first one. 2010 was the first one with The Word Alive, and we played half that year. You know, being a frontman and making it onto Warped Tour with my own band was really rewarding for me, and it was just kind of a new, like, okay, well, this is a new accomplishment. 2011 we played, that was our first full tour, and one of the best experiences was we have a song called Like Father Like Son, and we were playing Chicago and asked for a circle pit, and there was probably 5,000 people watching us that day, which was the most we had the whole tour probably, and literally like 1,000 people were doing a circle pit, and it was the first time that it had ever happened for our band, and especially on that scale. So it was really cool because that song is about me and my dad, and so it was a really emotional moment where I just kind of stood back and was like, every single thing that we've gone through, everything that I've worked for, this is like why I do what I do. So that was a really cool moment. And then this year we've had tons of great memories with, you know, different shows, people singing our songs louder than ever before, and it's just been a great year. Soak it up, you know, play, do your best, but also just enjoy the experience. Take lots of photos, videos, check out as many bands as you can, and meet, you know, a lot of really awesome people. I mean, Warped Tour is just a great festival. It's something that it's bigger. You know, you're going to play for more people than the average tour, but the best thing about it is you're playing for a lot of people who might be seeing your band for the first time. It's great exposure, especially for young and up-and-coming bands. It's awesome to play for new people every day.
Meisel's in Phoenix, Django's studio, and him and his engineer Kevin Newland recorded the tracking and all that, the drums and the guitars and the bass and all the vocals, and then we usually write so many songs, but we